2022 didn't start out as planned, or if those resolutions hit a snag. Let's make it New Year's Eve tonight and start 2022 again.
Why don't we, shall we? The world is ushering in the Chinese Lunar New Year tomorrow and the Year of the Tiger.
Our happiness expert, UW-Madison professor Dr. Christine Whelan joins us. Welcome back, Christine.
Hi, Christine.
Happy New Year.
Hi there. Happy New Year 2.0.
So this is at the time of year, about the end of January, where most of the resolutions have fallen by the wayside. Is that?
It is true. It really is. So by the end of January, you know, all of those ideas that we had at the end of last year that this year was going to be different, sometimes they really do hit a snag, and we can feel like it's all hopeless and we want to give up. But last year, I actually did the same thing. I personally celebrated New Year's 2.0 at the end of January and had a really wonderful restart to the year. And so I wanted to bring that to everybody right now. So whether you celebrate Chinese New Year, the Lunar New Year, or whether you celebrated a month ago, if things didn't go as planned in the month of January, let's try it again.
Why not?
Why not? Who doesn't love a do-over? I know you always like to come up with a word for the year. Have you picked a word for 2022?
So last year, the word of the year really was languishing, right? You know, it was a very tough year for so many of us and so many reasons. And so I very much hoped that thriving was going to be the word for 2022. And it still might be. The year is young. But for me right now, I'm potentially switching to the idea of resilience. Because what resilience means is that when times are tough, we have the strength, we learn the lessons that we need to learn to carry on and continue, and to actually even continue with more strength and more well-being because of the difficulties that we've had. So I'm hoping now that 2022 will be a year of resilience for us all.
Is there a difference between optimism and hope?
Yeah, so this is the thing. Hope is the idea that you're going to take action and make it happen. Right? So this idea, I hope it goes well. Yes, we hope it goes well, but hope has an action element to it. Hope has an element of resilience. If I'm optimistic, it might just mean, well, I'm sure it'll all be great. And I just believe it will all be great. But as we look toward the Year of the Tiger, a very strong animal, I think really we're about hope and action and resilience, not just a sort of throwaway line that, you know, maybe it'll be good.
Well, it's one thing to talk about these things. It's another thing to kind of work them out on paper. And you have some great resources on your website where people can actually do worksheets that can help them figure out what their goals and dreams are. And if it's New Year's Eve, we might as well start all over. Tell people where they can find those things.
Absolutely. So on ChristineWhelan.com, you can download free purpose statements, and you can download them as daily purpose statements or even one for the year ahead. So really asking what matters most to you and why does it matter? What are your strengths and your values? And that can help you have that energy to continue on, right? Because when we want to take action, it can be difficult at times. And I think now we're really being called to be resilient. That is a community thing as well. So my hope for everybody who may have had a little bit of a rocky start to 2022 is that we can sort of, you know, pick ourselves up, be resilient, and start all over again.
It's a good word.
New Year's 2.0. I like that. Christine, thanks for being with us. Great advice as always.
Great to see you, Christine.
Good to see you too.